Hey everyone, so today is day 59 of 366 day of live challenge. Okay, so from January to December, I'm coming live each day, sharing my learning and upgrading myself. So I'm on a day 59, and before starting this live, let me summarize my live, my day. So my day was a productive, and it was really a great and a grateful day, and I'm so happy for this day. And also in the office I learned about my own program that I have to do more in deep, and I also learn about how we can okay, so when you upload a photo, that photo is not like if I still don't know about the postgres or the sql, how they process the image, but in the mongodb the the value, like the MB that can store is 16 MB, and you can use other ways to chunk up like a big file and store them, but that's not a best way. So what we have to do is, for the photos, we need to upload it to the another server like a storage on the cloud or other way, and we need to take the URL of that storage image and need to store in the MongoDB. And when our API wants that request, then we give that request, and automatically it will fetch that image and shown to the front end. So I made this, still there is something left, but I found out how this work. And another thing I today looked was FCM. So FCM means Firebase Cloud Messaging. So what it does is like a push notification. So if okay, uh on my website or in my app, if I want to send a push notification like at the one time or after some action in the backend, okay, so on the backend there is always raw earning, obviously. So I have, like, if I have a kind of a Facebook like a system, then if one person sends a message or any other thing, or I can also say like, okay, so if my user is not coming on my app for one day, then I can push notification like, where are you, there is some notification left, like there is a new message for you, kind of way that can hook the audience. So I saw that, and let me screen share you also. Mm, so let me screen share and let me open my VS code. Okay. So yeah, like I have my backend and frontend, and for the backend I rewrite those all those code in the today. Like yesterday, what I did was, okay, let me on it. I think my laptop is going to hang something, but okay. So I already made the backend, like the login and the sign up. Yeah, and today I made this front end. Okay, and I will say you what I need to do to make this startup more coming to live. But just a second, okay, my laptop is being slow out of no reason, or because of this many videos like I was watching, I was learning. But let me show you my code. Okay, my front end part. Let just a second. My server is loading. My server is loading. Okay, just a second. Okay, so this is the front end I made. So artisa, like there will be the artist, there will be the galleries and the shop and the article also. So the artisa stands for artistic, remarkable, talented, imaginative, scenery, and authentic. Arisa your destination for artistic inspiration. So after clicking here, a user can explore the artwork or join the community, and he if he clicks on the login and register, yeah, then he can like sign up. If he doesn't have the login credential, then he can log in also. So that this I made at the front end side, and at the back end side I had I have my code of my Express, yeah, so which I'm going to integrate today. So I need to do that, and let me be more clear, okay? So what I'm doing is, so I have worked with the Formic library on my office, but I have never used the React hook from, and I have used Yop for the form validation, but I have never used the Jod for the validation, okay, at the front end side at the form. And one another thing is, I am using RTK query at the front end for the data fetching, like the data fetching and the mutation, but I have never used the React query. So what I'm doing is on this startable. So I'm not going with the same thing I know already, because I need to be more like a learner. Yeah. So I will be using React query for the managing state like a simple level, and basically data fetching and mutation, and I'm going to use React hook from for the form validation. So you can guys see this is my front end I made today. So Artisa, so this is the welcome screen. I need to do a lot of work, like frankly speaking, I have only completed the 1 or 2% of this project, because there is a lot of B2B, like B2B to B2C, and also there is the shop, there is the following system. So I need to build a large scale of product. This is a kind of my biggest project of today. And still, okay, so let me clear my idea, okay? So I'm making a website where a artist can sell his art, and a buyer can buy his art, like buy that art. But today I found out was there is a small issue regarding this. So that issue is, if you are an artist and if you made any art, yeah, then that is your intellectual property. So that is your property, and you can have the copyright of it. And I still need to research about how the Nepal government, like the Constitution Act here, but as that is the profit, like a private property. So if I'm like selling my art, then that is my private property. Yeah, so I should transfer my copyright to the another person. Is that the buyer? So when a person buy some art, then he should get a certificate of the artist which made that art, and give the ownership, give the copyright to the buyer. So on that part I'm still worried, and I don't know the legal stuff, like how can I make a term and condition when a buyer list his art on my site, I should get the copyright to sell it. Yeah, so I still need to research on this, like a legal and the kind of way, but I'm sure that I will figure it out. And so for the technical and for the software development, yes, so for the software I will develop it no matter what. And this is the front end that I made. And another thing, guys, so this artisan name is already a person as its domain, so I'm going to change its name. So like I'm on a like of just a starting level, yeah, so I can now like change the name also. So obviously, so I will be brainstorming for the name, and if you guys have any suggestion for the name of my uh this project, you can pin to the comment right now, or after this video live, you can also comment down there. But make sure that that domain, that name is not on like already registered. So okay, today I'm going to set up this my front end code, okay? So this is okay. And another thing, guys, I use Next.js React at the front end. I use JavaScript, but like I know TypeScript, but I haven't been like actively programming on the TypeScript. So TypeScript is new for me, and I'm going to use React Hook Form and the Jode library, which is new for me, and React Query, which is new for me. I'm not using the technologies I already know, because as I'm building this, yeah, I want to learn more, and I want to explore more libraries or more packages that I can learn. So on this project, I can go to the documentation or do any YouTube videos. So just stay with me, okay? So let me uh s- stop sharing and only share the screen of the VS Code. so that way you will be able to see my window more clearly. mm, so yeah, this way I will be programming. mm, so this is my front end code, okay. So I'm using the obviously next. So this is my layout, okay. At the first of all, what I'm doing is, like, I have my Firebase provider. Like, I'm been thinking to use the Firebase authentication, which is free by the Google. Yeah, so the Google has like the free Firebase authentication. I'm planning to use that, but I have already. So let me open my VS Code for the other code also. Okay. Let me do this way. Let me. But bro, like my laptop will not support, I think, like two BS code at the same time. But I will figure it out. Don't worry. So this is my code for the front end, and this is my code for the back end. Okay. Mm, I do. Okay. So I think I need to screen my all. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. So this is the code of my backend, and this is the code of my front end. Okay. And today I will like integrate both, like the from the front end I can access the API of the auth and I can do those stuff. And I also made this. Okay, so let me run my Postgres. Let me run my Postgres. Okay. So this is the front end code. Like, I have the main dashboard login, and on the login what I have done is I have my like auth card and OAuth separator and provider login bottom component, and on the auth card. Okay, so let me show you my auth card. So on the auth card what I'm doing is, so if so the title will be so dynamically. If it is the is showing sign up, then there will be the sign up title, or it will be a sign in. So like and I'm using a card component. So let me show you that also. Like, there is the sign up form. Okay, so on this sign up form what I'm doing is, on this sign up form, on login and on sign up, I'm making one state of is loading. Okay, and on that I'm doing a jod or reusable lesson. Like, before I used to do like yup, but I'm now learning this. And if the user has the create user with email password, then the auth email and password I need. So on the basis of that I'm making this state. And if that is already if he already has the account, so there will not show the sign up. Yeah, so on that case I'm showing the sign in. So already have a account, so this. Okay, so I'm using that and the auth card, and I'm thinking to use Firebase or provider, and this is the footer. Okay, so if you want to see my front end, so this is the footer. Okay, I'm getting this footer from here, and that login and register code. Yeah, so I'm getting this login and register from here, and also from the common. Okay, let me show you the UI. So let me show you the leave. Okay. So yeah, so I'm getting this from the nav, from obviously from the top. So there is the four these artist galleries shop articles from your artist galleries shop articles, and I'm using Tailwind CSS. Like before, I used like the Material UI, but I want to challenge myself, so I'm using this. Like okay, so there is the sign in form, sign up form. So this is okay. Just let me show you. So there is this sign up form, yeah. So if I click here, this sign up form, this UI, yeah, is coming from this code, and this sign in, yeah, already sign in coming from this, and I need to integrate back and also this whole process, yeah. So let me do it, and I need to change some previous code also. My laptop is being so slow out of no reason, bro. Hmm. So let me also see the structure of my code, if it is going as I want it or not. So there is the public avatar and the photos. So on the page I have the test, yeah, for the next API request and the next API response, which I'm getting from the page. So this is the node module, and on the leave I have the utils. So on this utils I am like this clerk cl yesx. What does it is, it merges the code of the tailwind and the redux, so for my uis. And on the app, like what I have is one layout. Like I don't have the page dot page dot tsx. So when this is my main route, okay, on the app, like on this slash. So what it is doing is, so it is first of all seeing my 5s provider. Like it is seeing if my account is authenticate or not already. So if it is already authenticate, then I can show the like hello Biraj or hello someone. And on here I have passed the children, and still bro, like I need to uh have the knowledge of TypeScript that I don't know, and I can gladly admit that. Okay, so on this main, like by this like what this bracket says, like this is the I think a small bracket, yeah. So if you are using small bracket, then that means this route will not show at the URL, because you can just see also, like I'm not getting this main at here, yeah. Like on not I'm not getting this main at the URL. So by using small bracket, like this is the features of the Next.js that you can use. So but on the that side I have the page, so that means this page will be reflected on this home, like on the main URL. So I have this artisa from, yeah. So this artisa I'm getting from here, and what I'm doing is artista this, and what I'm simply doing is just a simple page. And you can guys think like where is the footer or other thing, yeah. So for that, layout acts as a bridge to like specify like how much space you can have on that page. So basically means what I'm doing is on the nav bar I'm getting the nav from the nav bar component, and I'm getting this footer from the footer component. So if you go and see on my nav bar, why it is not opening in the new browser? Mm, so yeah, this is the navbar. So I'm using the functional component, so navbar. So I'm using the tailwind css. So if you reload also, yeah, this comes as a animation kind of thing, like animation in with full. So I'm giving the tailwind classes here, And what I'm doing is there's this link, this logo is coming from this code. And on the footer, I'm getting this footer from here. Okay. And what I'm doing is passing the children with the classes with this style. So this children is the page.tsx which I just showed you all here. Yeah. And what is happening is here. Yeah. So this page is coming at this URL, and this login I have code here. So if I click on this login and register, yeah, first of all I'm getting the login. So this login URL is coming here. So login example, and if you click on the sign up insert, so this is coming from here. Already joined, sign in. The this I will be implementing after some time when I actually do the OAuth, but right now I just had those uh, place for a future use. Okay, so on the dashboard what I have is, so let me show you. This dashboard URL will not be shown to the user, but as for me, I can have a different folder. Upon that, I can have a different route also. So for that, I'm using this route configuration. So on inside it, I have a app. So if I actually log in and register, then this app page will be shown to the user as a demo dashboard and a layout just just containing the children with some style at the default. I am going with that. Okay, so I have not implemented so much features also, but there is the modal for forgot password, provider login, and the demo dashboard, and obviously the UI. This I'm creating for as a common UI that I'm going to implement throughout my app. So there is this space for the APIs. So I'm going with this, and I'm going to see the React hook from Jode library also. So I will be doing this, and and on today my main priority is I summarized what I am up to do now, what I have done, and what I need to do. Okay, so let me show you my update on my backend also. So on the backend, yeah, like I know I have created that API, but I haven't added on my Postman collection. So let me just go on my artwork collector. Like okay, so I have changed something okay on my code. So that is, if you go on my user model, what I have done is there will be the username that will be unique and required, email, passport, first name, last name, age, address, profile picture, delete ad, reset token, eh, expiration expiration, and is seller. So on the backend side, first of all everyone will be a buyer, but this boolean types comes as the default as the first of all. But if he log in as a seller, and if he like goes through the onboarding process, then this is seller will turn to the true, so he will have the access to the seller API functions. But as a buyer, as a default, he will not have those APIs access. So as a seller, he can, as an artist, he can have the number of artwork, followers, and the sales history. Like I'm just adding it for to have a future reference. Okay. And what I have done is I have also created the artwork model. So on my artwork model, so there will be the title, photos, description created by, like on my aesthetic code there will be mode field. But at the end of my life there I had one small like kind of bug which I was not able to solve, and uh, that cost my 1 hour of time to debug, but still there was no progress. So I deleted that file, and I from the scratch I coded full. Okay, so I have the artwork model, I have the artwork control. So what this control is doing is, artwork can only be accessed by the seller. So if he is not a seller, then we will just say him like, you must be a seller to create artwork on the response. And if he is a seller, then this title, photos, description and created by the user id will be going through it, and we are like saving it on the art new artwork, and giving the response as the artwork has been created and the new artwork that name. Okay, like this all we will show him as the uh response. So I have the this code also, let me show you. So what I have done is, I have added that artwork control inside this user route, but I should have it on a different URL that I know, but I will implement it soon. So let me test. Uh, okay, test it for you. If I go, and this is a post, yeah. So let me do one thing. Let me duplicate this request, and let me rename it and artwork. mm, Create artwork. Okay, and let me add new folder. Not inside this, not inside this, not inside this. Okay, mm, yes, delete it. I mean, I want to add a new folder inside here. So this new folder name will be rename art artwork, and I'm going to shift. Can I do it like uh okay, how can I? So I have this email, yeah. So let me apply with a new, let me full screen it. Let me have it here. Let me make it a post. And when I save it, I want to save it inside this art. Yeah, this one uh, on this here. How I can save it? How can I save it, bro? So inside it, I think this file is being created or not. Okay, but what I can do is I can delete this. Sorry guys, like I'm taking so much time, yeah. But I just want to make it like a structure way, because I know this uh, API I'm going to use for my rest of my month when I'm building this. So on the user I have the API. So let me see the API of the proof, no, of the artwork. Okay, so let me request artwork, and on the body, on the raw, on the JSON, what I have. mm, so what I have is, I have what field I have. Let me close this all code which I just turned it at the moment. Let me close it. Let me have this only artwork model at the right side, and let me close this also. Let me go here, and let me change it name to create artwork. So on here what I'm going to do is give a title, and title will be mm, a painting of mountain. Okay, so I'm storing this. So photos, for photos, I'm giving a null value that I can just give it as a null also at the here. And what I need is description. I'm so not in a mood of writing. uh, Beautiful. Okay, I need this three and save and override and send it. But what I need, will this API work or not? Okay, so what it is saying me is, let me have the response. Let me make it down way. So this is my error which I'm getting. Yeah. Mm, is internal static page, page browser. Photos. This photo. Let me pass it some string and let me send it. Still, I'm getting the same error. The photos description and the created by. Okay. So I don't think I need to pass this created by, but let me just go through as my model. Like it should say me the token is missing, yeah, but it is not saying me the token is missing or anything. And if I go on my, I think I can't open my MongoDB also at the same time. So if I go on my MongoDB, yeah, my MongoDB, I don't man you bro. Hello. If I go on my MongoDB and if I go at my cluster, mm, if I go and if my test, so obviously I have the artwork, but I don't have the data. Yeah, like I deleted that data at the today noon, so I'm not getting the data and I'm getting this error. Okay, but what I can do is, let me see the code of the art route. So this route, okay, so I still need to pass the token also for here. So okay, so cause I have the issue on my token, so so this is not working. But let me close this backend code for now and see the front end. Okay, so I make, so my front end is running on the localhost and this is my front end, and I still need to change this app like name, because this name has been already used by other people and they have the domain of this uh name, so I can use it as my own. So I need to find, but and bro, like if like Iron Man, so if you are on my live, can you do you know something related like art? So what the problem I am facing right now is, okay, if I make any art, yeah, then that art is my intellectual property. If some company wants me to list my art, then I have to give my copyright to that company. So do you know like this related way? Because not Amun. Hello, bro. So do you know this related stuff? Like how can I do this copyright issues? Because when someone comes at my site, yeah, on my like front end code, what is this? And I'm doing my backend on the Express and Node and MongoDB. Yeah, so what I'm making is a art selling platform like a art marketplace, a when a person comes to my site, he is a buyer as a default. But if he is a seller and he is an artist, then there will be a whole onboarding process where he will give his detail and he will list his artwork. And when a buyer can purchase those artwork, yeah. But like like frankly speaking, like just buying and selling, yeah. But there is the main issue is that artwork is a intellectual property. So if that art is being sold at the open market like this way, then there should be a copyright. Okay, so the artist has the copyright of that art, so he has to transfer me, and then I need to transfer that copyright to the whatever, like whoever person buys those art. So I'm still figuring out like how will I be able to map those things and make it work. But and on today live also I'm going to do that research also, but today I'm going to code my front end also. So I have still some issues related to front end because on my project this time I'm using TypeScript. Like before I haven't used TypeScript. Okay, so and if you are the first time on this channel, so I'm doing a 366-day live challenge. So from January to December I come each day and I build my startup, I code, I learn. So smack that subscribe button if you are new to be a part of this journey. So this is the front end, this is the login and the register I have made, and I have already made my backend code at the Express and Node, and still there is something I need to figure it out. And also on the live, let so my structure is like this. Okay, so when a person comes, he will see that welcome screen, but just for now. Okay, but after some time he will not see that screen. Like uh, you have to make a contract with artists to sell. If artists give you permission, you can sell those art. Anyway, is it just for project or you are creating a real world product? So yeah, like I'm making a real world product uh, on live as a startup. like like by making this, like if it works, then yeah, I can make money, I can be profitable. But if it doesn't work out as I expected, but I will learn a lot of new, like my development skill will go up, I'm sure. So that's why I'm doing this project, but I'm planning to make it kind of a startup. And on my live also, I'm not like, yeah, I'm sharing my all code here. Yeah, like I'm letting you guys see. But what I'm doing is, after this live ends, yeah, I like go through all of my code change and I majorly code off live. Okay, like when I'm not at the live, but on the live, I just show how much I have progressed on my startup project and what tech stack and what are the problem I'm facing, so you can kind of relate to it. And also doing a resource and communicating with you guys. But my actual learning, like actual programming, I do off this live. Okay, because I can't just see the comment. Also I can, like there should be a focus state. Yeah, so I'm here for a feedback and a way to improve my English and how I communicate. So first time I'm using this Jode, like this Jode validation and the React form, like a React hook form. Like before I used to do like Formic and the Yoke validation. And first time I'm using a TypeScript for my real, like kind of startup, like a big level project. Yeah. And so like I'm trying new libraries, new stuff on my project. So that's way I will have the knowledge also. So that's my mentality I'm going with. Okay, so let me just create some structure for my app. So this will be the login. Yeah, so if we, so after this login, add my dashboard. So this is the dashboard, this is the layout, and this is the page. So for now I have gave a demo, but if I'll just write here, this is like S2 for now. Uh, Dashboard. Okay, so I need to make a component here. And what I'm trying to make is kind of this app. Which component library are you using? So okay, at my office, and like I have more experience with the material UI, so just want to state this before. And what I'm right now using is like purely Tailwind CSS, and I'm trying to use this Satsian UI also. Satsian UI, but for this app my major code will be on the Tailwind CSS, because uh, I want to feel that like writing CSS, yeah, like without any libraries also. So that's my goal. And yeah, bro, like I know and I have learned and I am implementing RTK query, yeah, like the Redux toolkit query for the data fetching and the data mutation and for a state at my office, and I have experience on that. But on this project I am planning to use this React query. Okay, React query, like I have used this React query on the small app, like a to app or a small song playing app, but I have never used it kind of a big level app. So like this way I can like learn more libraries and my level of experience can also go up. Yeah, so sorry for my English, sometime I messed up. Okay. mm, Let me have this. Okay, like still I'm making a architecture. Okay, so if you okay at this sign up label, let me see this website also. I'm taking this website as my reference. Okay, like yesterday on my live I found this website, this Saxi art. So this is also kind of same, but at my website there will be a whole different functionalities and a different way. How different is RTK query and React query? Never used RTK query. So it is kind of a same. I think like basically it is used for the data fetching and mutation and for a simple state. But what like RTK query does it, like on the RTK query, yeah, so there is the extra reducer one function. So by that, when you like mutate or if you query some API, from that you can create a whole new redux, and that state will be like stored on your like on the client side. Yeah, so like you can have the power to use redux by RTK query, so that I have used. And like what I see is RTK query is best for a from my perspective. Like I haven't used RTK query, okay, like that level also, but RTK query is used as a 2-3 people team. But RTK, like RTK query is used in a big company, and just RTK query can be used in a 2-3 people space. That's my thinking. But like this 10 stack query is also I think simple. Like I haven't used on the past 5-6 months. So let me see the syntax also. Yeah, the query client provider, use query, yeah, and provider and passing the client query and the functional. Like this code is kind of simple, yeah. Like, but in the article query, you have to make whole. So what I mean by that, the extra G to okay, let me show you. Let where is the source button? So why the app using article query and extra G reducer? Where is the extra reducer? Extra reducer. Like I done it from myself reading and by practicing, But basically you can have the extra reducer which can create the redux state for you, and this also like creates a state uh, as you go through your like the page one page to another page, and you can easily get the data. So that is more used, but you can like probe tags also that can be used for like all other pages that you don't need to fetch the data more time. And what I mean by extra data, so let me show you here. Okay, where is this that prefacing, yeah. mm, where is this? Yeah, on the mutation I think, yeah. So if I extra reducer and is loaded in initialize, let me show you from my code. Mm, so this I'm working on, yeah. So I'm on this project, I'm using Material UI. So so basically you provide one like API folder where you like dump your all APIs and a base URL and that kind of way, and you can use your like on any page you want, like on this create employee, like I have used like I have used the UP for the validation and the formic, and you can see your like create candidate mutation, like I'm providing the IDs and the I have specified the code of that on here, like a create candidate mutation. Where are you, bro? Yeah, but you can give it a try. Just learn like basic level of Redux before going on the article query. But without knowledge of the Redux, also you can understand if you have already used article query. And like this is my backend for my Artisa. Like I have created the user control, like auth control, passport profile, and a middleware for the auth and the model, the user and artwork model, and a control. Okay, so I have the server also, and this is my front end. Let me sign up to my Azure. Okay, let me do one stuff. I need to add my credentials here. Guys, I'm like doing my opening on Chrome on my half screen, okay? So that I'm not showing you guys because I need to log into my Azure account, because for my server I'm using Azure, and on that artwork I need to do some stuff. Mm-hmm. So I need to have a managed artwork dashboard like a studio. Let me sign out and create my own. Let me just stop and create a new. I am not getting the mail from their site. I want to verify. Okay, view this profile. Where do you work, by the way? कति वर्षको एक्सपिरियन्स फुल स्ट्याकमा हो जब सो ब्रो लाइक यु आर फ्रम नेपाल ओके सो बिकज माई most of the viewer are from the India. Like I'm also from Nepal, so uh, I work on a like one Velox lab. Like we are making one startup at the company. Like there is the different level, and I work as a front end developer. And before going to the front end, like I have like 1 year of experience in the SEO on the digital marketing, and I switched to the front end by learning. And I have the experience of like actually being a professionally I have 6 month, but learning I'm learning from past year. And I'm on a like just starting my career because like I'm on my second semester, like from today my second semester started. So yeah, like there is a bunch of thing to learn. And for the full stack, yeah, so I'm planning to learn Node, Mongo, like Express for my backend uh, stuff. And at the front end, like I'm doing Next and React. And in my office also I'm doing Next and React. So that is my experience. So I live in the Tinkuni, like Kodasur. So that is my overview. So and bro, like Iron Man, how like what do you work, bro? Like, are you also a developer? Like, what's your role? Are you a front end or back end? And like, I'm making this platform, yeah. So, wow, man, second cinema 6 month experience. You are doing great. Thanks, bro. Thank you a lot. Um, but still need to learn a lot, man. Like I started programming because I wanted to build my own startup kind of way. Like I don't want to do this job kind of thing for a long term also. Like I'm also planning to do this for the like extend level of the 5 year or the 1 2 year. From that point I don't want to do any job, just want to create a startup, build my own company. That's the goal. So for that I need to learn so many things. Like I'm also learning cloud computing as, as in the Azure, because I have $150 each month. And okay, let me confirm my mail. So yeah, my account is verified. Yeah, like I simply speaking, like I want to make kind of this website, but with the more functionality and my way of business logic, and also the front end, and like all those logic will be different, but the majority of the functionality are the same. Okay, so on the view profile I'm like going on a unique username kind of way. Okay, so I am having the following also, as I'm artist, yeah. And if okay, so become an artist. Okay, by just simply clicking this app button, create a artist account, success. Okay, you have no artwork, start uploading. See tutorial. Okay, photography your artwork, how to photograph your artwork. Upload standard, your for image must be a jpg file in rvg. Okay, less than 50 MB. So okay, uh 50 MB, and the at least pixel displaying the number one request from interested collector prior to purchasing an artwork online is to see additional emails. Once you have completed uploading your artwork, you can add up to 5 additional images. Okay, so on one product also you can add different. So lighting, and so bro, what is, so where is the copyright kind of way? Okay, start artwork. So basically a title and a emails, yeah. So on my backend code also I have added that. So let me add a mount, Nepal beautiful mountains. Okay, title, image. Just for now let me add image, mountain, Nepal. Like I will not submit that. I'm on front end, 3 month experience. I was in cybersecurity for 2 years. I'm 22. So like you have completed your bachelor degree, or like what course you did, bro? And like what your tech stack, like are you also using React? 2 year of experience cybersecurity. Like like why you switched from cybersecurity to front end? Like I also switched from the digital marketing, like a SEO expert. Yeah, so I worked as a SEO expert for more than a year, like 1 year, 2 3 months. And I saw that on the digital marketing or in the SEO space. So if you create your own agencies, then you have the money also, and you have to deal with the different project, like a kind of good way of doing the business. Yeah, but if you are just a SEO expert, then there will be the same things to do on a repeated way to improve the SEO. So I just didn't want it to do that, so I switched. But why you switched from cybersecurity to front end? I really want to listen from you, bro. So if I uh, download it just like this, okay, for now. No, I need to go on this side. Download free. Obviously, I'm not going to submit this at the end, but just want to see how it goes. Where is my image which I just downloaded right now? What is the image? Or let me just upload this image for now. What happens? Let me see. So, okay, this person submit. Yeah, then next, save and continue. So at the description, I have the category of this many. So I have the category of painting, photography, digital drawing, mixed media. So okay, let me say it. It is my painting. So subject, okay. So subject is I can search here also, yeah. So landscape. Select your produced. Okay, yeah. Like today I did some research of my own also. Now BCS 7 same. Okay. Yes, React Infosys was no more exciting development रमाइलो लाग्यो. Infosys मानी अफेन्सिभमा टेस्टिङ गर्दा झ्याल लाग्यो अनि अल्सो फ्यु अवसरका स्टार्टअपको लागि को लागि Davis better, bro. Like so you also want to do like kind of startup this kind of way, yeah. So like can we connect? Okay, so I will give you my LinkedIn account, yeah. Like here we can connect also. Like if you don't want to say your name or if you don't want to uh you I can completely understand, like, but we can connect. And also like as you are also on the front end and I'm also on the front end, so can we can also help each other out and know the more things, yeah. So and we can work on us some startup also in the future if you want, because like I don't go to college because I have like 8 hour job, yeah. So I don't have like friends at my bachelor also. So like we can be a buddy also if you like as a developer. Okay, so this is my LinkedIn. You can request me, okay, bro. Let me see the onboarding process of this site. Okay, so year of produce. Okay, so what I found out today was when you give a copyright like a certificate, like okay, when you buy some art from an artist, a artist should give you a certificate like this art was made by this artist on this date with a signature. Sure, I will send a connection request. Sure, bro. I will check it out after some time, okay? Because I'm live sharing, so if you don't want to show your name, like there it can come, yeah. So, so for that, I think this year is asking me. So on the next material, okay, if I say I have used artistic, let me just go random. So I need to give a dimension also. I don't know about this stuff, but I okay 3000 3000 no 3000 depth. I don't know what is this depth means. Let me go in this keyword. Collector tends to appreciate work more if they know the story behind them, so be sure to write informative artwork description. Uh, Best mountains. Let me go. Okay, I it should be at least 50 character long. Hmm. why it says okay. Okay, so same. Okay, so this is my keyword, so let me go next. So save. Okay, and on the third part I need to give pricing, I think. Yeah, why it is not loading? Let me see. Okay, bro, but I'm coming on live and I'm promoting this site. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Like, I'm feeling that way because I'm trying to make a same kind of like a same competitor website, and I'm doing this onboarding on the live. That means I'm promoting this site. But after I made my website, guys, sure come on my side, okay? And if you are new to this channel, you can subscribe to my channel. I will come from January to December each day live. So if you want to be a part of this journey, then you can, okay? And okay, not for sale. Okay, artists can also add his portfolio kind of way, yeah, like a artwork. So he can either select for sale or not for sale. Okay, that I need to. If I write, you are not allowed it to sell for the following reason: photo ID is not verified, tax information is not provided. Not for sale. Okay, so I can't select this for sale because I need photo ID verified and tax information and the prints. I'm not going to publish it. So events, exhibition, profile, setting. What type of artist are you? Most artists fall into the individual category. This information is needed for legal and tax compliance purpose. Upload. Okay, in order to list your artwork for sale, we need a digital copy of your government issued identification. This will help us ensure the integrity of our site and allow us to pay commission in a timely manner. But where is that copyright thing? Commission, are you willing to commission for private client? Hmm, I need to make this whole. So on the address, if I click on the new address, I think okay, offer dashboard, past offer, orders, no orders, account information, okay, sales dashboard, artwork, order date, order ID, price. Let me open my. So what I need to do is from this side I need to write it down on a paper and create a data structure like a proper what are the data like I will sending at my backend and what those data I need to show at the front end. So like what I found out was like before creating any startup or making any project, first of all I should know the workflow, and another is the data like the database structure. Okay, so what kind of data there I'm going to receiving and I'm displaying, and making sure the functional component I have the picture of what are the functional component on my side. So on that basis I can have a Figma design or like a front end. Bro, this site is but mm, Price range. I need to make this also. Okay, I will make it. Try visual source. What is this? Try visual source. Artwork structure. I think this is the user ID. This is the product ID, and I'm seeing the view. And okay, I'm I'm a seller. Yeah, view artist profile. Obviously, I will not show that all, but okay. Mm, is setup. So there is one is setup kind of thing. And are they using to the bottom? I think they haven't using Redux. Mm, so yes, okay. So do they have session storage? Yeah, they have this EU. Let me stop sharing and see that connection. So is your name? I think yeah, this one because I'm getting two requests. So I don't know like which is your profile, but I have accepted your request.